Have you ever wondered how long a lucid dream can actually last? It's one of the most asked and most fascinating questions about lucid dreaming. In this video, I'll break it down and show you everything you need to know. From things like how much real time a lucid dream can last, to powerful time stretching techniques like dream layering that changes everything, real-world famous and crazy experiences like living a full life in a lucid dream, and the main factors that affect time perception, plus how you can control them. So let's start with how long a lucid dream can really last. To understand this, you need to know when dreams actually occur. Every night, you go through multiple sleep cycles, and as the night progresses, your REM periods, the stage where dreaming happens, get longer. The final REM period of your night is usually the longest, giving you the most potential time to dream. While most dreams don't fill an entire REM stage, in rare cases, you can come really close, since the last REM stage can sometimes last up to about 2 hours. That's considered the absolute maximum amount of real time you could spend in a single lucid dream. But here's where things get really interesting, because this 2-hour limit doesn't matter at all. Have you ever had a dream that you knew you were in for more than a day, maybe even slept in the dream and had multiple days of memories? That's because in dreams, time perception is super powerful, and there are two main reasons for this. First, in a lucid dream, especially as you get more experienced, time naturally feels slower than the actual real-life time you spend, which means you can feel like the dream lasted for hours, or even days, when in reality it was probably not more than an hour. Also, since in a lucid dream you can constantly do really crazy things and jump through scenes, it might feel like time is going slower because there are no pauses or stop moments in your adventure. But the second reason why time perception is totally mind-blowing is that your mind is responsible for this, and there are actual ways to make it seem like time is going much slower. There are a ridiculous number of ways you can try it, but here are two really easy and effective ones that I highly recommend. The first is simply asking your dream to stay there for a day, a week, or maybe even forever. Now, it's important to know that these things might not work, especially the longer you say you want to spend in the dream, but the main reason why they won't work is because you don't truly believe in yourself. If you really believe in yourself when saying this, the dream might give you exactly that. The second way is actually pretty interesting. You create a magical clock that's always with you. Set a timer for whatever time you wish, and say that you'll be in the dream for that exact duration. The truth is, both techniques can actually work, but there are psychological limits, like feeling that you've been in a dream for a long time and maybe even getting a little tired of the dream itself. These two things, along with not believing in yourself when asking for it, are the main reasons these methods sometimes don't work. And for that, there's actually the most famous and incredible thing you can do in a lucid dream: dream layering. To do this, you need to make yourself wake up into a new lucid dream, one that starts in your bed. This can be very tricky because sometimes you might wake up for real, but once you learn it, it's super powerful because your brain believes you're in a new lucid dream. That means the experience extends itself as if it's a fresh dream, with the dream time starting over. But even more powerful than this is the effect dream layering can have if you do it multiple times. When you create several layers in your lucid dream, not only does it feel like the time resets with each layer, but you'll actually feel like you can stay longer and longer inside the dream. That's because your subconscious believes the lucid dream isn't going to end, and this works really well because unlike other methods, where even if you try to believe really hard, there's always a part of you that doubts. In this case, you're not just believing, you genuinely feel like you can spend as much time as you want. And don't be afraid to try it because you'll never be stuck in a dream. You can simply stay for as long as you want, and maybe even try to replicate some of those crazy stories people claim they've experienced. Like a man's girlfriend once shared on Reddit, he lived a full life in a lucid dream. He made friends, met people, and even had a pet. She added that he was extremely sad to leave the dream, and a dream character offered to erase his memory of it, but he refused because he didn't want to lose all those experiences. There are also reports from people who felt like they lived hundreds of years in a dream, experiencing several civilizations and watching multiple generations pass. None of these stories are scientifically verified, but they could totally be real, since time perception in dreams can be incredibly strong, though most people won't have experiences that long. Lucid dreaming is totally safe, and even experiences like these are very unlikely to harm you psychologically. So, don't be afraid to explore it. And if you want to learn how, consider subscribing. I have plenty of tutorials on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.